We were wondering, what's supernatural or paranormal occurrence do you actually believe in, or do you find not difficult to believe in?
I didn't believe going into this movie, and then watching the actual tapes, the VHS tapes from the NYPD of their exorcisms, made me question, and those questions started open. And by now, less than a year later, I'm a full believer. Yeah, and I also became friends with Teresa Caputo, the Long Island medium, and she did a reading for me, like a very off-the-cuff reading, and she knew things that no one else in the world knew. Like, she said things to me that not one person in the world would know besides me. Yeah.
Is there anything along those lines that you have a lot of trouble believing in?
Now I don't. I know, and it's weird because I think in Hollywood more so, people are so against anything that is. Like, I think in general, people look at you like you're silly if you believe in God or if you believe in afterlife. And it is, and I think in Hollywood it's very. It's weird because we do so many movies that are based on like your heart and faith, and you have to have a really great faith to watch a lot of movies and be really connected to it. But I feel like in Hollywood, you kind of get laughed at if you believe in those things. So it's the first time I've actually said this, but I don't think there's anything that I don't believe in now when it comes to that. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. If you could create maybe a supernatural or paranormal-based video game, how would you create that? What would the story be?
That's a really intense one. The only thing I think of, I wish there was a different type of video game that it was like you can make your world, and you can make your world just like your own home, and all of the supernatural stuff that could happen in your home and what you could do. Because actually in my house there's a lot of weird noises and I hear a lot of weird things that happen.
Freaks you out a little bit now?
It doesn't freak me out because Teresa Caputo told me that they're good energies. But she actually knew my whole entire house layout. She'd never been there. And she was telling me about the certain things that I have, the problems in my house, little things that need to be fixed. And told me when they did this thing, and I was like, yeah, do you remember that noise? Do you remember that time? I was like, yeah. She's like, that was them telling you to fix this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's some kind of more of it's more of a virtual reality.